the Herb of Grace. This is all I need.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but the Hunter class kind of fits him better right now because it gives him all the speed to make him do 9s. There's a pretty good chance that if I went to Warrior at this point, he'd still be doing 9s, but the original reason I gave him Hunter was because that's what gave him the speed to do that much damage. And now I just have Warrior on other people, so... And I mean, 9s is still good. If I get to the point where stuff is, like, not dying, or maybe we get to the end of the game, I'll try throwing it on just to see how much damage he can do. But at the moment, it's not necessary.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair?
It looks kind of small for a dragon.
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too, but to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Clifton's?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? Hmm. I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stopping-ness!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen in, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Epic.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
I love all that. That song started right when he said that quote, and then it like transferred back to here, and the song kept going. Like that was great.
If thou art ready, then so am I.
Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba,
I'm ready.
ba-ba, 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 ba-ba.
We're safe now.
Ooh,
Then the hunt
that's really
begins.
nice that I got that.
What is the logical course of action? So much to know.
Against axe.
The lion.
The lion dance. What the? I feel the same way, Therion. See, this is what I like to see. Some actual unique gimmicks with these bosses. If only the dungeons also had more gimmicky stuff. Well.
Now, what next?
That's so hype, Utaru. Good luck. We believe in you.
Is your strength flagging? Interesting dilemma. Much to learn.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
My turn.
Ow. Ow.
On your feet now.
Here. What is the logical course of action? This should give us an You're mine now.
Be nice.
I'm ready.
Okay, well. See how it is.
The lion dance.
Interesting dilemma.
So my ice still isn't going to do more damage, huh?
My turn. Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
Interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage.
Oh look, I get to go again.
I appreciate it, really.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Very interesting. I mean, this is just kind of straight up a three-person fight.
Is your strength flagging?
I really wish that bow one would go away. It'd be really nice if I could hit him with the bow. Is this like,
my way.
is this supposed to be the gimmick of the fight, or is it just like really unlucky that she keeps, well, lucky for us that she keeps getting taken away? Let's just wait.
I am ready.
Okay, perfect.
The lion dance.
The lion dance.
I am ready.
The panther
The
dance.
panther dance.
Out of my... Now, what next? A tempest of ice shall rage! I'm ready for you! Time to steal the show.
I am ready. We're safe now.
Now, what next? How about this?
Oh my god. It's actually here. Also, I just double reflected that. That's a lot of damage.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Reflective Veil. Could be
Out of my
crazy
way.
if I get it on everyone. It doesn't last very long, though. Alright, finally got Arrow Storm.
You're mine
Or
now.
finally got the arrow thing up so I can use Arrow Storm.
Letting the hunt begin.
A torrent of arrows!
My turn. Drown.
Letting my arrow fly. Holding back nothing.
Boom, boom, boom!
I am ready.
Big damage. Do I just throw up Reflective Veil? Or do I... Peacock Strut?
The peacock strut.
You know the answer. You already know the answer to that one.
A tempest of ice shall rage!
We always Peacock Strut.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I appreciate it, really.
I am ready. We're safe now.
An interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall rage!
I was really hoping for a fire there. You did not take the bait.
You're mine now.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
A torrent of arrows!
Ooh, I blinded
I am
him.
ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Now, what next?
I blinded him for 8 turns. I just realized how good bows are if they have ailments on them. Because of stuff like Arrow Storm. You can get so many stacks of it. Dude's never gonna see again.
Drown.
Coming, if thou darest.
Kinda wanna keep one of my Lizard Kings. Nice.
What is the logical course of action?
On a scale of 1 to Final Fantasy VII, how high would you rate this game?
tempest of ice shall
I don't know. How would I rate this game? I feel like I gotta finish it first. But I mean,
We're safe.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I really want to see him use a fire now. Type 0. It's a really good game. It has flaws, but it's a really good game. I was gonna say Final Fantasy VIII because it's a good game with a lot of flaws, but that makes it sound like I'm putting it on the same level as Final Fantasy VIII, which it's not. But at least it's the most similar to Final Fantasy VIII in that regard.
Are you? I appreciate it. Really.
I am ready. The lion dance.
The Lion Dance.
Now, what next? A tempest of ice shall rage.
Use Fire Breath. Fire Breath. Use Fire Breath. Yes. Look at this. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy.
Using this.
Do I just...
Let's do this. Time to steal the show.
Yes, I do.
Where's the nearest tavern?
I got some refreshing jam.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? Well, you were there for like half the fight, I guess. This must be the Herb of Grace. Now to leave this forest and...
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Lind. It's Linda, I guess. From the way she said it there. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest hath been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us, not for a while yet. Come in, Linda. Susanna will be in awaiting word from us. It's so hard not to see Ben and say Ben. Especially given I say Ben every day of my life. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I find it so weird that that previous part wasn't voice acted, but this part is. It seems so random, like what's voice acted and what's not.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
What a strange man.
beat him up and he fell in love with you. Whoops. How charming. What art thou... Weird way to spell that. I thought it was snickering. And then I was like... About Primrose. That Alaic fellow, he surely fancies you. What? Thou speakest nonsense. He treateth me as Susanna bade him, as a guest to our home. Oh, trust me, I know, men, the way he acted toward you. It wasn't anything like the way he acted toward the rest of us. But, oh, bless, look at you blush. Tell me, Honnet, what do you like in a man? I, don't, that is, someone strong? Stronger than me. Well, good luck with that. You might be searching for a long time. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh?
There she is. Found the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks. And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like a word that exists. A bit yikes to say it on stream, but it sounds like a word that exists. But I saw it, and I thought it was snickering, so I almost said snickering. Then I was like, oh, it's not snickering. And then I, like, tried to fix it halfway through the word, then I was like, maybe we'll just not say it at all. Thou knewest it was there? Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red-Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman to coateth her words in sugar, art thou? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As thou wishest. It didn't allow me to fight for like half the fight. He had a grudge against me for some reason.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad.
indeed.
Trust me, dear, what grain of elegance he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. Eloquence. Not elegance. And think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
Well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go, this should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red-Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks. Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Santa is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. I learned a new word from the New York Times mini crossword the other day. Wonk. I had never heard this word before. Wonk. I think that's what it was. W-O-N-K. Yeah, a person who takes an enthusiastic or excessive interest in the specialized details of a particular subject or field, especially political policy. Budget wonks will tell you that these projections are driven by unreliable economic assumptions. I've never heard anyone call anyone a wonk.
You are Honnet?
No, you don't say it with the E, it's silent. Like when they say it, they don't say the E. They do say the N's though.
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
How's it going, Friar?
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marcelim. She awaits you there.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
Like that time I beat you up.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Why is he looking at us?
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Honnet leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides towards her next destination. The city of Marcelim, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. I didn't look to see if I got anything from the fight. I don't think I did, though. Alright, where to next? We have possibly not enough time to finish another story. Depending on how long it is. Yo, Lou, thank you for the tip. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Maybe we start Ophelia's story. Maybe we can get through Ophelia's in an hour or 45 minutes. Hers are normally shortish. So far they've been shortish. Finally bring Ulbrich back in. You haven't had anything in quite a while. I'll give you that. Why not? Oh man, you have like total crap equipment. No, scavengers in the afternoon. We'll be starting in like an hour. Friday mornings are always Let's Play. Yep, we've been playing it for the last couple weeks. All the episodes are on YouTube. We're beta testing it. And once we're done with our playthrough, it'll be available to everybody. It's been quite the journey so far. It's pretty wild. Alright, well. I think either Dancer or Scholar makes the most sense. I want to do Dancer so that she's basically just Primrose, but I'm gonna go Scholar. I just want to see like how it goes, because she already has good elemental attack, so with Scholar on top of it, she should be really strong if I level her up. And I kind of want to see how the skills work. So just do something a little different. Let's see, no need for this, because we already have it. Actually, yeah, we still have it on him. Augments the equipped character elemental attack strength by 50, that's big. Prevents the party from being surprised, that's nice. We'll leave it at that. She looks so weird with the black outfit. The Sacred Kindling is carried out once every 20 years. The first destination on the pilgrimage, the town of Saintsbridge. And it was there she met 3 young boys after carrying out her duties. Now she remembers them, and others she has met on her path. Each time she bows her head in prayer to the sacred flame. The ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame-bearer. The fire you've brought us, Sister Ophelia, looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to the children you met as well. Bishop Bartolo's words in Saintsbridge remain etched in Ophelia's heart, and she carries them with her as she arrives in Goldshore, the next stop on her journey.
So, this is Goldshore. Here, Another flame wants for kindling. After that, I can return at last to Flame's Grace and cast my ember into the great flame. Then, my long journey will come to an end. That man looks familiar. Master Matthias of the Leonil Consortium. What brings you to this place, good sir?
Ah, Sister Ophelia. It has been far too long since I saw your lovely face.
Pray forgive me for ending our first meeting so abruptly.
There is nothing to forgive, sister. I heard of the Archbishop's affliction. Terrible news, that. I hear that you are performing the kindling in Sister Liana's stead. Your journey has not been an easy one, I am sure.
It is the path I have chosen. And the provisions your consortium generously prepared for my sister have served me well on the road. I thank you for all your kindness, sir. Our realm owes you a great debt.
Think nothing of it, sister. We, too, are honored to serve. You have a gentle heart. The people are fortunate to have your guidance. Disease, poverty, war, natural calamities. There is no shortage of suffering in this world. And yet, I hear that recently, there are those who turned their backs on the church, shunning the light of the sacred flame.
I love characters' like ability to just launch into like a giant speech out of nowhere.
That is most saddening to hear, sir.
Oh, but forgive me. I did not mean to trouble you when you have more important matters at hand. Do forget what I said, and focus yourself on the kindling. I, too, will offer a prayer for your success.
You have my thanks, Master Matthias.
And now, I fear I have some business I must attend to. I will be in town for a while longer. Mayhap our paths will cross again.
Take those.
Good day.
Good day. Brain bash. Jeez. I think that is better than what I have on Ophelia. Yeah. Well, I had another one too. I don't know how I missed that. Do you have somebody now? I don't think you do. Might as well.
Yes.
Oh, 3%.
How do you do?
I am the Flame Bearer, Sister Ophelia. Do I have the honor of speaking to His Excellency?
Oh.
Sister Ophelia, oh, thank the gods. We have been waiting eagerly for your arrival. Is something the matter, Your Excellency? You look quite pale.
No.
I do. Please forgive me. It is nothing need concern yourself about. Oh, but what a terrible welcome I've given you. I am Donovan, the Bishop of Goldshore. We thank you for coming all this way. No doubt your journey has been a trying one.
May the sacred flame guide us.
I have been helped by many along the way. I could never have made it without their kindness. I have brought the ember. May the flame ever shine upon the people of Goldshore.
Huh.
Your Excellency? Forgive me, sister. I was lost in my thoughts for a moment. I fear I have not yet finished the necessary preparations for the kindling.
Goodness!
Oh, I see.
I'm so very sorry.
I'm so terribly sorry. It's just that...
In that case...
Your Excellency? Is there some way I may be of service?
No, I must...
No, I mean, do not trouble yourself, sister. I am sure you already have much on your mind. Why don't you get some rest in the meantime? I will see to all that must be done. Come on, man. I traveled all the way across the world and you can't even have it ready? Talk about being distracted. I wonder whatever could be the matter.
Look!
That boy. Get back here. Oh god, Cyrus is like floating. I wonder where that child could have gone.
Are you okay?
Something troubling you? Professor, well, the truth is... I see, so there was a child spying on you earlier. Yes, but when I spotted him, he ran off to the gods only know where. He looked to be in trouble. I'm sure I could help, if only I could find him again. Truly you are a kind soul. It would well behoove me to assist you in this charitable quest. Why, thank you. Whenever you strive to help others, people become inspired to help you. I am no exception. Now, about this runaway, I don't imagine he could have gone far. So I think it best that we thoroughly search the vicinity rather than rushing about and spreading ourselves too thin. Haste does make waste, after all. You always have the best advice, Professor. Or we could just follow the giant green thing on the map. That priest is definitely hiding something. He certainly seemed distracted, didn't he? Well, there's the understatement of the year. I don't think he had heard a word you said. He was clearly worried about something. He's an open book. Well, he is not a man who's accustomed to lying or prevaricating? What does that mean? That much is obvious. But I'm worried for him. What could be troubling him so? Boasting. Maybe you're being set up, and he's in on the game. If that is true, then there must be something forcing his hand. If we can get to the bottom of what is worrying him, we might be able to help. You have a little too much faith in people. Do you think so? I can hardly imagine him wishing harm on anyone, least of all us. We should learn more before we start making assumptions. If you insist, I just hope your good intentions don't go bad. Not boasting? Speaking evasively.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
There's a right fearsome beast lurking in the sea near here. If you dare set out on a boat, it'll come right for you, which means that fishing is out of the question. Ooh. He has an egg. I probably need that egg. Oh, I need that egg for that other quest, I think. But I only have an 8% chance to get it. I probably have to buy it off of him. I probably gotta bring Tressa and buy it off him.
Goodness!
There you are. I saw you in the church earlier. What do you want? I don't know. Nothing.
You are safe with me.
Settle down. I never said you did anything. How's it going, Joe? Here just in time for Scavenger in a little bit.
I am Ophelia.
My name is Sister Ophelia. What's your name? I'm Daniel. What a lovely name. It's nice to meet you, Daniel.
Thanks.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Now then.
Were you there to see the bishop about something?
Yes.
What? Yeah, I guess. He sure seemed to have a lot on his mind. It was as though he was anxious about something, or even afraid. I don't... Daniel, if you know something, will you tell me? If there's any way in which I might offer my aid, I'll do it. I brought a letter to the bishop. A letter? Somebody asked me to give it to him, a stranger. But when the bishop read the letter, he went all white. Got some mugs in the mail today, some touch me F mugs, perhaps. I'd never seen the bishop look like that before. I'll bet you don't know what the letter said. Can you remember anything about the person who gave you the letter? I like that cat just doing cat things in the background. Well, I'd never seen him in town before. A newcomer to town, I see. Thank you, Daniel. I think I should speak with the bishop once more. Oh, I'm gonna ruse my follower. Apparently I'm Scooby-Doo now. I say everything with an R. Sister Ophelia?
Yes.
Yes, Daniel. Did I do a bad thing to the bishop, I mean?
No.
Of course not. But if you're worried for him, why don't we go and speak with His Excellency together? You do that for me? Thank you, Sister Ophelia.
Come, come.
This is a holy place. Please try to be quiet. Let's fight him. Ooh. Inspiring basket. Oof. Oof. A humble cleric whose contributions tend to go unnoticed, though he can boast of no great accomplishments as of yet, he is diligent and hardworking and is utterly devoted to the faith. Most intriguing.
If you'll forgive me.
Your Excellency, it is me, Sister Ophelia.
But why?
Sister Ophelia, that boy with you.
Let us begin.
What? Ophelia, calm down. Young Daniel had something he wished to say to you, Your Excellency. And what might that be?
I'm sorry.
Is it all my fault? Is it all because of that letter? It's nothing, truly.
It's just that...
It's just, you've been acting strange ever since I gave it to you.
No, I must...
No, child. You are to blame for nothing. Everything is mine own fault. If something worries you, Bishop, please share it with us. I know I am still a stranger, but I would be happy to help in whatever way I can. Please do not bear this burden on your own.
Sister Ophelia.
Shall we?
Pray tell, whatever was written in that letter. I suppose there is no point in hiding the truth any longer. Your Excellency, We have your daughter. If you wish to see her again, seize the ember from the flame bearer and bring it to the cavern by the sea. Speak to anyone in this matter, and you may consider your daughter's life forfeit.
Kidnapping? What villainy is this?
I must be honest with you, Sister Ophelia.
Okay, so this scene, half of it's voice acted and half of it isn't. That's odd.
Until a short time ago, I was agonizing over whether or not I should do as the letter says. My Lysa has seen but 7 summers. When I pictured her together with such evil men, crying out for me, But to give in would be to betray everything I stand for as a man of the church. The flame protects all our people. It is not mine to steal.
Your Excellency.
I must trust that the gods have their plans for us all, even if it means my daughter, my dear Lysa, will never again.
Classic, trolley problem here. Or train problem. Let the train run over the one person you know, or 5 strangers. Except kind of even more extreme.
Bishop.
Is the bishop going to be all right?
Yes, he is resting peacefully now. He must have been under a great deal of strain. The father's love for his daughter is a thing beyond measure. To manipulate that for evil is a sin the gods will not overlook. I will go to this cave by the sea and bring Lysa back safe and sound.
But you could be killed!
Maybe, but I won't stand by and do nothing either. Don't worry, I can take care of myself.
Okay, but please come back safe.
Pretty good setup here. Not what I was expecting. How's it going, pet friend? Especially for an Ophelia story, I wasn't expecting it to be as dark. Sister Ophelia, our paths cross again. I trust everything went well with the kindling.
No.
I fear there has been some extenuating circumstances.
I'm most sorry.
Is that so? I'm sorry to hear it. It must be quite the crisis if it has kept you from your duties. Though I cannot say I find it surprising in these dire times. In every land that I travel to in my work, I find such troubles. You do now.
Heartbreaking, isn't
It
it?
is just as I spoke of before, sister. Disease, poverty, war. Why, it is as if every person in the world who finds happiness in another must suffer indescribable pain. I don't know, everywhere we've gone has seemed pretty alright. Curious, is it not? We all put our faith in the sacred flame. Why does it lend its warmth to some while forsaking others? Actually, it is kind of interesting, like, most of the problems our characters have faced have been, like, specific to them, or, like, one person who's, like, the bad actor. But Primrose's story has been much more about, like, the evil of mankind and, like, you know, these treacherous places she has to go to find these guys. And so, like, I feel like what he's talking about fits Primrose's story, but not so much everyone else's. Curious, is it not? We all put our faith in the sacred flame. Why does it lend its warmth to some while forsaking others? Sometimes I even find myself wondering, do the gods truly exist?
Master Matthias? May the sacred flame guide
I
us.
believe that it is precisely because we live in such a harsh world that the guidance of the sacred flame is necessary.
I see.
Sister Ophelia, you are always so kind to everyone and at all times. How is it that you can maintain such unwavering faith? How? I have never given it much thought, but I suppose that I believe because I choose to believe. Some people might take advantage of such innocent thinking. Does that not concern you?
Of course.
I realize such a thing is possible, and still, I would rather believe in others than doubt them.
I see.
How very interesting. I find your way of looking at the world to be most fascinating, Sister Ophelia. Clearly, you have more important matters on your mind today, but I hope that we might discuss the topic further another time.
If you'll forgive me.
It would be my pleasure, sir, and with that I should be on my way. Yeah, there's kind of a girl kidnapped in a cave. We should probably have this conversation later. Let's see. Should we end here or should we rush the cave? Say we rush it. I don't know though, the bosses in this game are pretty like long-winded usually. Tell you what, we'll go through the cave and get to the save and then quit. We'll have a bit of a cliffhanger for next time.
Out of my way. You're mine now. Now, what next?
Victory shall be mine.
Victory.
I will cut you down.
I'll do my best.
Have at you. Watch my blade dance.
Watch his blade
Each
dance.
battle, I grow stronger.
Ophelia looks like confused in her outfit. She's like, what am I doing in this outfit? What am I doing out here? Yeah. This is the cavern described in the letter. But this ember, what could anyone else possibly want it for? Another cave. We had a while where like every chapter was in a cave, and I was like, I'm kind of sick of these caves. Then we had like a nice 2 chapters where it wasn't caves. Now we're back to a cave.
It's a good day for battle.
Spoiler.
Out of my way.
I'll do my best.
Let's see, how strong is your blizzard?
Be engulfed in my blizzard.
I mean,
The battle is truly joy.
wasn't the worst. She actually said blizzard.
I will cut you down.
Now I'm really curious if they would say the names of the dances.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
My turn now. Bring about the miracle of healing.
I mean, Primrose says that exact thing when she does that skill. What? Spider's not weak against fire?
I shall cleave you in two!
Don't start things you can't finish.
Alright. Curiosity has gotten the best of me. I need to hear Therion say the peacock strut. Also, this would actually be good for take aim. But I like these skills too much to get rid of one. Therion the Dancer is a go. What's the point of coming down here? Yo, subs, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream, man.
I'll make this quick.
What are those?
My turn.
Believers. Alright, here we go.
Peacock strut.
He doesn't say the peacock strut, but he says peacock strut.
Over here.
My turn now.
They did a pretty great dance. That's honestly incredible.
I will reflect your bars.
I kind of want to hear every character say peacock strut now.
The battle is
I want to hear Ulbrich say peacock strut. The peacock strut. Come on, they're human and they're wearing a robe, and you're telling me they're not weak against fire? Panther dance. You sound so into it. Maybe Therion was born to be a dancer. Maybe we found his true calling.
victory shall be mine. I shall cleave you in two.
Nice.
I'll do my best. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Therion's having a midlife crisis. What if the hokey pokey really is what it's all about?
Let's do this. Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
Okay. You know what I just realized? I didn't even make this connection until just now. But you can keep support skills. I just realized that. I need to make him a warrior so I can learn that support skill. Which one is it? Oh, it's the last one, so I gotta level him up quite a bit to get it. Actually, I could just... stack JP with another class. I only need 700 more. I'll have to remember that next time we play. Once I get enough. Yeah, I wasn't even making the connection that I could break damage limit and then just switch him back to Hunter. Whoa, this is really out of the way. Grand Helm. Need to fix this. Wow, all it gives is regular defense. Wait.
Let us fight with honor.
Out of my way. You're mine now.
I'll not be defeated.
She still does really crap damage, but I think it's just because she's underleveled. Oh. I'm really curious now what kind of crazy combinations you could do if you just learn all the support skills with everybody. It's weird though, because you don't even have to be that class. You know, most games with class systems, you have to be the class to get the job points to learn the thing. But here, job points are the universal, so you could just stay, I could just stay a thief hunter, get a bajillion points, and then just learn all the skills. Which is kind of weird.
Out of my way! A great inferno to scorch the land.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
An interesting dilemma. This should give us an opening. Victory shot here!
What? It's time to steal the show. Where's the nearest tavern?
Alright. We'll stop here. I don't know if this is actually the last checkpoint, or the last save point, but it's close enough. So we'll stop here. Next time we'll fight Ophelia's boss and then move on. How many more chapter 3s do we got? We got Cyrus and Primrose. I know. Yeah, just Primrose and Cyrus, I think. We did Alphins, right? Yeah. So, we got 2 more Chapter 3s. Should be able to finish Chapter 3 next week. But yeah, I like the stories today. I think Tressa is the only one that I'm kind of like, eh. Like, I liked the story with the pirates, but it really had nothing to do with Tressa. She had, like, one little moment where it feels like she learned something, but other than that, it's kind of more about Leon than it is about Tressa, so kind of weird with Tressa. I know, like, some people are telling me that Tressa's the worst character. And with her opening, I was like, I kind of see how that would be, but I don't really mind her. But now that we're getting further into her story, I can kind of see why people are saying that. Not that she's, like, a bad character, like, by default, but they're just not really doing a lot with her story. But I really like where we're going with Ophelia here. It's not really... I'm kind of wondering how it's going to affect her character. It feels more like she just shows up and there's an issue and she solves it. It's not really, like, affecting her character much, but I've liked all of her stories so far, and this one definitely seems really good. Hanitz is definitely building up to a big conclusion. So excited to see where that goes. I know, like, over the course of the playthrough, I said that I wanted to kind of focus on the difficulty and kind of like how that affects things. I had said something about, like, my wife playing the game and how her not being a seasoned RPG player, or really an RPG player at all, she had issues with the game, like with how the leveling system works. I talked to her again. She said that she had actually gotten stuck in an area. Like, they wouldn't let her leave, and she had to beat a boss. And I was curious if anyone knew what that might be. Because from what I've seen, you're never actually stuck in an area. You can, like, leave the area if you can't beat the boss. But there may have been a section where we were stuck and I just didn't know. Like, I never tried to leave. So I'm curious if anyone knows what that might have been that she got stuck on. But she said that she couldn't leave the area until she beat the boss. And she couldn't beat the boss. And so she, like, legitimately got stuck. Which is interesting. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't know that she could leave. Or maybe you could leave, or you couldn't leave and I'd never noticed it. But regardless, I think that the difficulty has kind of waned a little bit. I think Chapter 2... things got, like, really difficult because I didn't really have... my characters weren't really, like, really banging on all cylinders yet. But the bosses were starting to get, like, gimmicky stuff that was tough. Some of the Chapter 3 bosses were pretty tough also. But in general, I think my characters have so many tools now that things have gotten a lot easier. But I'm hoping that the difficulty ramps up for the final chapter. You know, now that we're hitting the conclusions of everyone's stories, I hope we get these big, epic, awesome final bosses for each character. That would be really great. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But for now, that'll be it for Octopath Traveler. Thanks again for watching. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thanks so much for everything, for all the support, for all the comments. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next episodes of Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Peace.